Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Welcome. Gather around the sacred circle. It is time to power up feminine energy, ecstasy, and sensuality. Open and receive the wisdom, guidance, and acceleration given from the power up plants of jasmine and wild yam. Feminine energy, ecstasy, sensuality. We command with love. May we feel this power within us. See yourself surrounded by the herbal allies of jasmine and wild yam, who are here encircling us and holding us and tickling us and inspiring us to follow our intuition and our inward journey into the feminine energies, into the inner personal journey of your own ecstasy and the everyday journey of enjoying life to the fullest, being a sensual being, embracing fully your sensuality, your mystery, your femininity. So thank you so much for being here today. The world is bereft of feminine consciousness. The world is in imbalance. The world wants to come into balance. Mother Earth wants to come into balance. And to bring Mother Earth back into balance, we must bring back our awareness of her, of Mother Earth, of the feminine consciousness that we are all part of. Language is a barrier between us, but woman has always communed with woman in unspoken language. So just like wild yam and her roots that grow into Mother Earth, our roots are entwined with the essence of Mother Earth because she too is feminine. So all the women today, remember, woman is the keeper of the planet and must not let her energy be uprooted by the male systems within man or woman. We are all in need of world harmony. We are all in need of balance and recalibration of the divine masculine and feminine energies within. Mother Earth has been misunderstood, but she is the universal link. Mother Earth is the womb for all that lives. Feminine consciousness is the energy that embodies the wisdom that we all need at this moment. I am wild yam, and just like the trees whose roots grow into the earth, mine do as well. I am the wild woman within each of you that seeks to break free and take your own journey. I represent feminine mysteries and feminine power. of all kinds. I am you. I am a strong woman who is able to leverage my feminine power, my emotions, and my intuition. I am here to help you also find your own way. And what does your own way look like? It can look like whatever you prefer, whatever you want, whatever you're drawn to. We use this word feminine, and then our indoctrinated egoic minds instantly presents us with a picture of what it thinks that should look like. However, it is wrong. It is limited. It is a box, and we need to break that box and understand that within the heart of every human, each one of us, there is the energy of the feminine and the masculine, and we all work best when they are in balance. The feminine energy is the womb of the earth. It is the calling for all of us to connect with, to return to, and for those of us who have found the balance within us, to lead the way for others. So Wild Yam invites you to listen to your intuition, to pay attention to the omens, and step into the power of your feminine energy. Power up the feminine. Understand that you know more than you think that you know, and you know more than what you have intellectually learned. There are things that you are not able to learn in a book, and inside is where you must look. Look inside for your passions, your fuel, your ecstasy, your sensuality. Look inside and be guided by the feminine light, and follow your joy. Follow your ecstasy. Ecstasy is a buoyant state of joy. It's a buoyant state of joy, and one of the finest ways to maintain a state of joyousness is to examine the dark side of your being, that instinctual nature that most human beings repress in their lives. They want to be civilized. They want to live a civilized life, so they repress all things that may be considered dark. However, we all have the dark side, the shadow, and within this instinctual nature are the seeds of ecstasy. When we only live in our minds and in our emotions, and sometimes maybe even in our spirit, but however, how often do we dive into our instinctual depths? We are born wild. We are born as wild as mountain lions, but we live most of our lives like sheep, forgetting and denying whole parts of ourselves. It is time to wake up. It is time to return to our feminine power of instinctual ecstasy. It is time to remember that we are nature. Sit on the earth with your back against a tree and get in touch with your roots, which move deep into Middle Earth. Let your roots go down, down, down into your mother. This will restore your joyousness and balance when you connect with the feminine energy of Earth. Each day, every single day, listen to your mind, to your body mind, and your heart. What are they telling you? Ecstasy is like a horse waiting to be ridden. The last wild ride before your passage into enlightenment. Take courage and live your passion fully today. Take courage and open yourself to all the love coming your way. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our herb of the week, Damiana, and I lovingly dedicate them all to you. Thank you. I am open to new loving relationships. I love myself completely. I indulge in sensual bliss. I delight in myself. I heighten my connection to magical energies and enhance my visions. I am at home in pleasure, passion, power, and psychic abilities. I am confident. I am open to new loving relationships. I love myself completely. I indulge in sensual bliss. I delight in myself. I heighten my connections to magical energies and enhance my visions. I am at home in pleasure, passion, power, and psychic abilities. I am confident. So be it. I am a sensual, complex being, and I celebrate the darkest parts of myself as well as the light. I see the sweet beauty in both. Welcome, Jasmine. We are encircled in a garden full of jasmine flowers. We cannot help but be immersed in the mystery, in the sensuality. It is as if we are surrounded by botanical angels. Floral notes of exquisiteness. Allowing ourselves to open and be exposed, reveal our secrets that are nothing to be ashamed of. When we celebrate the darkest parts of ourselves as well as the light, we understand that we are indeed complex beings. We have traveled far and wide and near and everywhere when we dive into the depths of who we have been and who we truly are, and we bring them all into balance. We bring them all into completeness and wholeness. We allow ourselves to feel all our feelings because we are sensual beings. So when we power up the feminine and the ecstasy and the sensuality, we are indeed living our lives fully. We are indeed living our lives as we intended to, completely. We are not walking around suppressing, hardly, barely living. We are feeling, we are experiencing, we are loving. We are here to have our eyes opened or closed, but fully aware of how we feel. And that is powering up sensuality. I am Jasmine, and yes, it's true. I'm here to power up sensuality in you, and abundance, and joy, and attractiveness, and relaxation, and you bet, sexual healing. The more that you open yourself to sensual pleasure, the more joy you will experience, the more beauty you will radiate, and the more love you will be able to give and receive. So in this very moment, go deep, take a nice deep breath, and consciously connect with your sensual presence in this physical realm. At this very moment, begin by breathing deeply and relaxing your muscles and everything inside of you, and feeling the weight of your body as it connects with the earth, with Mother Earth, and allow your roots to grow down, 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 and connect you to the heart of Gaia. Feel the air in your surroundings. Feel the wind on your skin. Take a deep breath. Feel how your clothes feel on your skin. Notice how it smells. Are there any aromas that please you, that are wafting through the air? Open your eyes and feast on the colors and textures that surround you within everything. Feel the tingles on the top of your head traveling down your spine to the tips of your toes. I am Jasmine, and I am here to help you choose consciously to lovingly connect with the physical world that holds you and cradles you and supports you, and yes, connects you with all that is through Gaia, through Mother Earth. Your sensual intuition connects you to your inner knowing, to your wisdom that you seek. So get out of your head and get into your body. Add sensuality and sensual treats to your everyday life, and start to understand that you can see the beauty in all things because you see that which you are. Sensuality and ecstasy, of course, just like the word feminine, can be charged with preconceived concepts and intellectual understandings, or what we think we understand, or just what we expect. However, true sensuality is just your natural state. Ecstasy is something that can be felt on many, many levels. It is not necessarily only a sexual rendezvous with yourself or another. There are many, many ways to completely enjoy your everyday here on Earth. There are so many activities that you can just relish in, from smelling an oil or a flower to touching fabric or the grass or your own hair, from enjoying your passions and your projects and any type of loving touch, to just being so aware of the subtle energies around you. These are all ways to power up sensuality, which, yes, power up your personal ecstasy. And it's all through connecting within your feminine energy. So Jasmine and Wild Yam come in today to remind us to connect in to Gaia, to remind us to get out of our heads and into our bodies and add sensual treats to our present experience. Lighting some Nag Champa or your favorite incense, lighting a candle, putting some oil on your body and lotion on your feet, having the coziest clothes and pillows and blankets and whatever it is that you love to have about you. Or maybe it's a light. Maybe it's the candle. Maybe it's Maybelline. Whatever it is that you would like to do to feel good in your body, do it. Go outside, feel the sunshine on your face, walk barefoot in the grass, take a warm bath, play some music, get a massage, eat something delicious, dance, roll around. Your body knows the answer. Your body knows what feels good. And if it doesn't feel good, it's going to let you know about that too. So connect with Jasmine and dance. Put on a dress or some sweatpants. Care for your body. Enjoy the colors and textures and scents that are all around you. This is sensual living. This is powering up sensuality. Practice surrendering to pleasure, alone or with your partner. Release any shame-based old limited beliefs about sexuality. Release the guilt and judgment that your ego has placed upon you for enjoying yourself. Cut those cords and release them now, and know that pleasure heals. Release your negative thoughts about your body and love, 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 love yourself. Make yourself a cup of tea and power up your sensuality. Yeah, baby, it's me, Jasmine, again. There are many different sides to us, aren't there? Connect with your instinctual, primal, carnal nature and spice up your world. Don't keep things the same. Let passion abound. Keep tending that flame. As all your senses awaken with a start, it is time to vamp up delicious affairs of the heart. Embrace and rejoice your body and soul, and entwine with another. Make ecstasy your goal. It is time indeed to say, I'm worth it, and fulfill your carnal desires. Light those candles, sprinkle rose petals on the bed, because it's time, it's high time for you to fulfill your desires. So yes, indeed, it's about me and maybe even you and me. It's about us connecting with loved ones. Once we get that self-love going, we are loving life, we're loving everything, we're love, love, love. It is inevitable that we will attract more love. Once we heal our issues with our physicality, we will want to experience some ecstasy with another. So Jasmine wants to end our power up today by talking about, it's time for you to get lucky in a real big way. Jasmine is brimming with sensuality, and she wants you to take that into your relationships. Now, of course, relationships take work. Hopefully they're easy and they just come together so sweetly, but sometimes you do need to add your good energy into it. So go ahead, and if something is important to you and you love him or her, put forth that effort. Put some thought into it. Share your sensual self with another. Share your love. Share your primal nature. Just have fun in everything you do. But Jasmine is saying, you know what? Make some time for the both of you. Go out on a date, do something special, a little something different. Do it. Make the time. And let that loved one know that they are so special to you. Let that loved one know you are enjoying them. Absolutely. Consider your lovers just like you do your plants. You know, if you untend to your plants, they will die. And untended relationships will perish too if you don't put forth your sensuality and ecstasy and feminine energy into the both of you. So anyways, whether you're single or have someone in mind, make sure that you are willing to keep your sensual energy flowing into that time and time again. What have you got to lose? You'll just enjoy yourself and step into more of who you are, more of your sensual, complex being. So celebrate today, this weekend, as soon as you can. Celebrate power upping your feminine energy, your ecstasy, and your sensuality in every single way that you can. Yes, thank you so much for joining me and gathering around this sacred circle, empowering up our feminine energy and our ecstasy and our sensuality, and really understanding that we have access to these energies. We are entitled. It is our birthright to step into these glorious ways of experiencing life. So we open and receive all the wisdom and guidance and acceleration from Wild Yam and Jasmine and Jasmine and Jasmine again today as our power up plants. And we do command with love that we may feel this power within us, that we may enjoy all aspects of our lives with and without others, and then with others, and then without others, and just put it on repeat. Let your lives be guided by ecstasy, sensuality, and your intuitive feminine knowing of exactly what you and the earth needs.